We call this week Kindness Week. And the reason we call it Kindness Week is we want to take a deep, dark look at really showing gratitude to people. And to do this, I found the parable of the Good Samaritan, which a lot of us have already read. But I'd like you to take a look at, I've put most of it in here, but you want to go to your Bible and really look up this Luke 10:25 to 37. Okay, read the parable. Okay, read everything else that's here. And then pretty much what we're going to do this week is it's really a 2-week process. It can be done faster. It's got to be finished by October 2nd. Okay, I'll go over the due dates a little bit later. But what you're going to do is you're going to hand out 5 index cards, pieces of paper, it doesn't matter. Make sure it's big enough so they can read it, and you have a specific thing you're going to put on there, and then you're going to pass it out to 5 people. One caveat to this is optional. You do not have to do it, but if you don't do it, you don't earn the 20 points. So I put a lot of points on it because I believe this is extremely important in terms of a faith integration week. Okay? So the 3 sections are preparing the cards, handing out the cards, and experiencing the reaction of the individual. Here is, you're going to pass it out to 5 people. Okay? Here's what the card should look like. Here's what the card should look like with the words entered. You're going to pass it out to 5 people. Okay? And then as you do this, you want to write down all of the words. The name of the person, not the full name, just their first name, and the three words that are written in the lines here. Next one up is then you're going, because you want to make a list. And then when you do the discussion board, which is basically inside the classroom, advance. Okay, you're going to prepare a discussion board. Note all the words used on the card. You don't have to use the people's name. Okay, explain the feelings and emotion as preparing the card. So I would do them individually. So like say number 1, receive the card and explain the feelings and emotion of preparing that card. Explain the different emotions you felt as you selected the right words to place on the cards. Describe how you felt out passing out each of the cards. So you might want to do one person, then do the second person, the third person, the fourth person, 5. So it is a little intense, and that's why it's worth more points. Describe your experience of the person you gave the card to. You do not need to do all of those, but those that have meaning. So when you get to this point, you want to pick out the 1 or 2 that really stood out, okay? And those are the ones you want to talk about. How does this shape you to be a better neighbor, as noted in the parable? Your initial post is due by Wednesday the 27th at 2:17. And of course, earlier is better. And your response to 1 person is due by Monday, October 2nd, or 20 points. First 5 points come in the words you put in the post. It's number 1. And the 15 come for the rest of the discussion board. Okay? So you get 20 points altogether. All right? This is the Good Neighbor in Kindness Week for our class. Thank you.